I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It is Carl the Cobra Froch. He comes in 6 foot 1 inches tall with a 75.2-inch reach. And up against him in this one, Jaime Munguía, 6 foot tall with a weight of 160 pounds. His reach is 72 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion. Jaime.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, introducing the hard-hitting knockout artist and the super welterweight champion of the world, Jaime.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Good left hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent all laid out there.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Munguía now, he's in some serious trouble. Munguía is down. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguía in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Misses with that jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. That big hook doesn't land. That left hook missed. And this is not the way Munguía thought this fight was going to go. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Oh, Munguía made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. Munguía now flat on his back. Is he going to get up? So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters,
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And Jaime Munguía just got rocked. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my word, the Mexican now. And so he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
what you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Talk about Jaime Munguía in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. And he scores with the counter. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They miss with the jab. Caution being thrown to the wind. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Munguía just got rocked. How did they not? And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
You can tell he's stronger. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter shot lands. Missing with that jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Not a lot of a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Froch in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
The referee called. Let's start the 6th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
They go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. And this is not the way Munguía thought this fight was going to go. And down goes Jaime Munguía. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talking about Jaime Munguía in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Counter shot lands. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, Munguía made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close, man. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Froch in trouble. And one of the all-time greats, Froch, goes down. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That hook won't score. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. Did you see that? Oh, Munguía now crumbles to the canvas.